And now, this world shall know pain. Almighty push.
What's going on, DigiDestin? It's your boy True Pain Gaming, back at it again with another video. And then today we have a special guest with us today, so if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
My channel name is HGamingTCG. Hello, everybody.
Alright, cool. So, Carlos, do you want to kind of tell us what we're going to be going over today, kind of talk about it?
Yeah, for sure. Today we're going to be going over the deck lists that were presented to us for this past weekend's Welcome to Primary Village event that I hosted. It was an event that I wanted to have to get a bunch of smaller YouTube channels together and just kind of, play it out for a box. Tournament was free for all channels that have 1,000 subs or less, and it was just a way to get more content out there and help the game grow.
Yeah, it was a really great tournament, and I think you said there's going to be more of them in the future. I don't want to talk too much about that, but yeah, it was
we'll get out the details.
Yeah, it was an awesome tournament, and so yeah, we're just gonna go over the deck list with you guys and kind of like talk about our opinions on the meta and how everything went. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna hop right into the first deck list here. This is
Alexander.
Yeah, Alexander Carl.
His name is right. His channel name right there, Aldous.
Okay, Aldous.
I believe he ran blue green.
Yeah, so this looks like a blue-green list. This is really unique. I haven't actually seen any blue-green list before. Looking at it, I thought it was a Rookie Rush deck, but it is not.
I think it's like borderline. I honestly believe it's Champion Rush here.
That's kind of what it's looking like, yeah, with your
cheap, with the Gorilla and the
Vegemon and the Leomon, yeah.
Yeah, it's cheap champions.
Yeah, so he's got the Zudomon in there too. I believe that's the draw 2 Zudomon. So
yeah, hardcast that, try your 2.
Yeah.
Puppetmon obviously just stalls you a turn and lets you see another day pretty much.
Yeah, and then the big thing I noticed was the 4 Flower Cannon, the 4 Hammer Spark are possibly 2 of the best option cards in the game. I think
I agree.
Yeah, these colors give you access to that.
Yeah, I mean, Flower Cannon, Hammer Spark's too good not to play, right?
Yeah. And then having the Blue Engine gives you access to the Upamon, which is a free draw. So, yeah, this deck looks interesting and pretty solid, honestly.
Yeah, overall, I like this deck. It's very unique. I've yet to see a build similar like this, so this was it's very interesting.
Yeah, I agree. All right, on to the next deck, I think. So,
yeah.
Here we have Ray Romo, retro quality.
Right. Looks like he was playing purple with Tecton Magnetmon?
Yeah, and Volcanic Dramon. So, yeah, it looks like a fairly typical purple list. 1 Millenniumon, though.
Yeah, it looks pretty much solid purple, except like I said, the Magnetmon recover some life, and Puppetmon. And it's too good not to play at least one copy of.
Yeah, right, exactly. Puppetmon, I think, at least for the Set 1.0 format, is definitely a really good staple going into things. It's the closest thing, if anyone's familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's the closest thing I think we have to a hand trap currently in the game. So, that's not like an option checked from security.
And for those who play Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's kind of like a threatening war. They're not going to swing at you next on their turn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a threatening roar. It's perfect. Yeah, so this looks like a fairly typical purple deck with some spice splashed in there.
Yeah, it looks like it's going for what's it called? Memory control, right?
Yeah, I think so. And the Lilithmon to re-get the cool option cards like Trump Sword and Night Raid.
Yeah, very solid build overall.
Yeah, so cool deck, retro quality. Another purple deck here, Dimitri TCG.
So here's a fun fact about this one. From what I was told, he is the Bandai Premier champion from Latin America.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool, actually. Do you know if this is the same build he played in that tournament?
That I was not able to ask.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, this honestly, for Set 1.0, this looks like the perfect purple deck to me. I'm not a huge purple guy as of yet, so I don't know too much about purple. But I know you played purple in the Core TCG tournament, I think it was, right?
Yeah, the Premier event. Yeah. I played purple. It was similar to this. I just didn't play the Magnetron or Mechanic Dramon.
Yeah.
And honestly, the main reason I did it because Beelzemon's kind of too good.
Yeah, I see he's only playing 2. That could be a restriction to because it was the pre-release and not everybody has a lot of cards yet. But or maybe he just opted to play the 2 Beelzemon. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's I I want to get him on here and see what his thought process was.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Honestly, I think a common trend we've seen with at least these past 3 decks is I'm pretty sure they all ran Magnadramon, so I might be sleeping on Magnadramon because I haven't played it in any of my decks yet.
It's good. I mean, once they talk to your 3, bring back 2,
Yes.
reset the game a bit.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting card. So, all right, cool. Anything else you want to say about this deck list, or?
Honestly, overall, another really solid purple list.
All right, cool. Yeah, I agree. Uh, I believe this is. Oh yeah, Anthony Haw with Security Pokers. Uh, I believe that's his channel name, Security Pokers. Yeah.
Oh, I think he's like one of the only ones that played pure
Pure yellow. Yeah.
yellow.
So this looks very similar to True Champion Stevens list. I don't know if you're familiar with that list at all.
Yeah, I've seen this list. From what I think he said he kind of like
Yeah, it's not the
he went
exact.
off of that list. It's not exactly card for card, but I think he went off of it.
Yeah, again, he's playing the Magnadramon, so I'm literally just sleeping on it, I guess.
It's good. Honestly,
Yeah.
I recently checked that into my green build.
I'm trying to my purple yellow build I just posted on the channel. That build originally had a Magnadramon in it, but I cut it, so maybe I'm just sleeping on it. I should consider it more. The the 4/Angemon honestly is huge to me. This card was slept on in the game first came out because Shine Greymon was a card, but in the West Coast, this card's seeing a lot of work put in, especially just because it's essentially a free delete.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Overall, I think this yellow list is super solid. I think he knew what he was doing there.
Yeah.
Cool. On to our next deck list. All right, so
Danny Oko.
yeah, this is what Danny Oko played. I think he played round 1 in the stream, right?
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah. So I actually remember watching this on stream, and fun story. When we get to my deck list later on, I forgot to put flower cannons in my build, and when I was watching him round 1, I was like, oh shit, I forgot to put flower cannons in. But
oh man,
yeah,
so good.
He's running the Chumon too. I think he played that in stream, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. Because for what if you guys don't know what Chumon does, your opponent can't gain memory without tamers. So
against yellow, it puts in a lot of work. Not yellow,
blue, yeah,
mad work.
Yeah, I think that's really cool.
If you notice, again, the Magnetron.
Yeah. I was gonna say his level 6 lineup's pretty. Cause with Christmas Tyrannomon, right? You pretty much your end board is Metal Tyrannomon plus default Tyrannomon. Like that's your boss monsters. So something I noticed with my builds, I was very rarely using my level 6s, and I kind of wish I opted in for Volcanic or Magnadramons. So yeah, it's a really solid Red Tyrannomon build. Yeah, I like it a lot. Red Tyrannomon pops off. One of my favorite decks.
Especially that Magnadramon is Tex.
Yeah.
And the Chumon.
And the Chumon, yeah, I thought the Chumon was spicy. He's also got the promo Biomon. I don't know if 2 was the ratio he wanted to play, or if these 2 were also going to be these and he just didn't have 2 more. But
I feel like if he, well, it depends. Like, yeah, you're right. Because if he got, what was that? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. It was the promotion that they did a few months ago.
Yeah.
I mean, if he got into that, then maybe he did go to 2, but.
Yeah, but this could have also. What I'm thinking is this could have been like the core TCG ones, because he could have played in each day, because you could play 1 in each day.
Oh, that's
so
true.
He could have only got 2 promo packs. But yeah, if Danny Oko, if you want to let me know if you see this video in the comments or something, let me know, because I actually was thinking of teching this in my build as well, because with the piercing you're gonna get free pluses a lot of the times, and then I forgot again because I'm just bad at this game, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
The piercing is so strong, man. Especially you can't block.
Yeah, it's degenerate.
You block, you take a security check. You don't block, you're taking that security check. It's crazy.
Also, huge shout out to the Spellground Classic. He's a man of culture, for sure.
Sick build.
Yeah.
This is
Night.
Nitro.
Nitro, yeah, Nitro.
Uh, I believe this is his Greymon build.
Yeah, it looks like a
Just
red,
solid Agumon lineup all the
yeah,
way to one Greymon.
yeah, Red Rush secure. What's it called in Japan? I think it's called like Security Plus in Japan or something. It's just about stacking those security checks with the Agumon
Yeah,
line.
I think he tried to swing with Word Greymon for like +5 security, right?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like with the build. Yeah, just I guess really solid.
I
Uh,
really like this one. He kept to the theme and it's
yeah,
pure red.
yeah, I like it a lot.
This one's solid. And uh, for anybody that wants to watch him, he streams every day.
Oh, he does? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
he streams like almost every day on YouTube.
What was his Nitriol? Nitriol.
Nitro, yeah.
Nitrol? Okay, yeah. So go check him out. He streams every day on YouTube. That's awesome. Oh, okay, so our first black deck, Taste of Victory. Let's see.
Come on with that. Black deck, okay. 2 Chumon only, okay.
This is actually the exact same build that I didn't play, but my best friend played in the core TCG tournament with me. This is the exact same build he ran.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually no, he didn't run Atomic Ray. He ran Spider Shooter in our build, but
Spider Shoot is good. I'm surprised he didn't play it.
yeah, he may have just not had it. But I don't know. Taste of Victory. He's a pretty good YouTuber. I do watch him from time to
I think,
time.
yeah, and I think he's going to be posting up soon on his build.
Yeah, I think so too. So he'll probably be able to give all the insight on this. I'm sure a lot of people here are going to be posting the details of their build.
Yeah, because I'm very curious as to why not go Spider Shooter as well. It's
Yeah,
really good.
because this is more or less just like an overview of the decks because we don't know the player's thought process. So again, guys, go check out all these players' channels. They're all super skilled, super creative, and I'm sure they'll give you really good reasons onto why they run what they run.
Yeah.
So yeah, but other than that, pretty typical black build. No, what's the card called? The Millenniumon or the D Digivolve guy. I can't remember his name. Machine Dramon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Interesting. Maybe he was just trying to.
I think it's more the blocker build because this War Greymon is a blocker and stuff. So I think that could be what he's going for here.
It also looks like he tried to like kind of play like keep the memory cost of the shoot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think this is a solid blacklist.
Yeah, I mean, once he posts, I'd love to hear what his thought process behind this one is.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Lil Rugged. All right, so.
Oh, dude. This kid, man.
This kid's insane, guys. So, how old is he? I don't want to get his age wrong.
I believe he's like 8 years old.
Yeah, 8 or 9, something like that.
I messaged his dad and he told me about how like his first year playing Pokemon, he managed to go all the way to Worlds, which is insane, dude.
That's crazy, man. This kid is 8 years old and has a better grasp of the game than I feel like a lot of other players. So he's playing Megazoo.
Yeah,
it's spicy. It is spicy.
They managed to catch it on stream, so it was fun watching.
Yeah, I think he had 2 games on stream, 2 or 3. But yeah, he's running the Oopmons, obviously, because it's the best, one of the best Digitomas, yeah. With a lot of blues to level up into like the Lekmon and then hard play the Godmon. Yeah, Megazoo is just a solid deck set 1. I think going forward, Megazoo might fall off just because giving your opponent a bunch of memory isn't the best in future sets.
Right now it's a lot of fun to play too.
Yeah, right now it's super solid. You also have access to some of the best cards in the game, like Puppetmon, both Kokaitis Breath and Gaia Force. Omnimon. Yeah, it's crazy. And then I think the only card in here that I have questions about is the tie, but I think it's just to have better odds at getting the Gaia Force off. I think that's probably
like that has to be it.
Yeah, but yeah, this deck's super solid, super spicy. And the kid's 8 years old and he's a monster. He's an absolute fiend. So go check out Lil Rugged Plays. Max Tapura, alright, so...
I know you're a big fan of this one.
Yeah, I messaged him on Facebook the other day and I was like, hey, can I get this list? And he said he was going to change it a bit, so this isn't what he considers the definitive list, but Purple Yellow, as you guys know, is one of my favorite decks. Even like going forward, I'm going to be playing so much Purple Yellow. But when I saw like a level 4 Purple Yellow Rush deck, I was like, oh, that's so good. And the build I posted on my channel the other day was very similar to this build, and yeah, it's just really solid, guys. The Petermon and the Tinkermon's a 5k for a free body. I mean, a 5 cost for a free body, which is insane, especially in purple
Yeah.
when you can just sack it off.
Yeah, you pay 5 to get 8 worth of memory. That's really
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, guys, this deck's super solid, super value. Definitely check out Max Tapura on YouTube. He's
I
got
think he's got his round 1 up, and check it out. It's insane.
yeah,
The game 1 was insane.
yeah. That's all I have to say about this deck. It's goofy. It's OP. All right, Battlecore. I actually played against this guy. Oh wait.
Okay, so his is in 3
Mul-
pieces.
Okay. It's
So
not
I
letting me
believe,
zoom in on his either. Well, I played against him, so I know what he's playing because we talked about it after our match.
yes, I believe he had his like rookies and champions first.
Yeah. Okay. So his rookie lineup is his rookie and champion lineup is it's a typical red lineup but he has the promo Biomons.
For that extra security, right?
It's for if he destroys a Digimon, he gets to draw one.
Okay.
So how he explained it to me was that if they blocked it, he was still going to get value out of it by killing the blocker. Because usually he would wait to attack till he got to his higher levels, so that he didn't just like outright lose to a blocker or a security check.
Oh, okay. And then he's got basic champion.
Oh, so these are his options and his tamers.
And yeah.
So he's playing the mat. He didn't explain to me why he played the mat, but I think it's because when a lot of people will just hard play their blockers, and then you just get a plus out of them playing their blockers.
Yeah, they had play a blocker with no evolution underneath it, and then that usually puts you what at 2, 3.
Yeah, it'll put you out 2 or 3 usually, and then
And
you'll
then
plus 1.
If you have and if you have both, you go up to like 4 or 5. So it's pretty good.
It's really cool, and then it's also a 2 cost, so he was able to like memory starve with it, which was really cool.
And then Terraforce 2 in this play.
Yeah, and then this option, I can't remember what it's called, but it gives like his security Digimon like plus 7 or 8 or something, and it did work. It did work. Yeah, it did do work. It was pretty cool. Alright, these are his level 5s. I think these are Omnis and a Puppetmon. I can't tell. It's kind of blurry.
Yeah, it's 2 Omnis and a Puppet.
Okay. Yeah, standard 5 lineup for the red Omni deck.
Volcanicamon, 3 Wargreymon.
Yeah, this is the one that turns options off, I believe.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
And then I can't see that middle one.
He's got piercing. Break Dramon, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, him and I in our game 3 both opened really terrible hands.
Did he hardcast that?
Yeah, I started by hardcasting a Tyrannomon, and then he hardcasted that, in which I responded by Gaia forcing it and playing another Tyrannomon. So I felt really bad for that, and I was like, damn. But I didn't know at that point. I didn't know if he had Omnimon or yet. Yeah, and I told him afterwards. I was like, man, I don't know if you have an Omnimon or not, but if you put an Omnimon on that, and I had my 3 Tyrannomons, you would have had game so easy. And he was like, yeah, understandable. But yeah, so Battlecore's super cool guy. His deck, this is actually the first red Omni deck that looks like it's based around red Omni that I've seen in the TCG so far. I mean, in the
so far, because the first one that we've gone over, yeah.
Yeah.
And then fun fact about Joshua here, he actually had to sub in for Corey, which was original.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess Corey had to go to work, and Joshua here messaged me saying if he could tag in. And said yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Channel, might as well, yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. All right, so this is Overground.
15th here with Overground.
Yeah, we played as well. So a lot of people were playing this mat, and you guys will see in one of my future Tyrannomon lists, I am also playing this mat. This card is pretty slept upon, I think.
That's the starter deck one, right?
Yeah, it's the starter deck one. It's really slept upon, especially against. The reason you play it in Tyrannomon, his isn't purely Tyrannomon based. We talked about it. It's kind of like a mix of Tyrannomon and Red Omni. But we talked about it, and he said he was playing more of the low cost tamers than the level 3s. because he could starve just as easily with the tamers, but then the tamers gave him a little more value sometimes. And I thought that was
Yeah.
an interesting play, but they did. They put in a lot of work for him, so kudos to him for that. 3 guy force instead of 4. Okay, okay.
Interesting.
He may just not have a room to fit it since he was playing so many tamers.
That's true too. And then 3 flower cannon.
Yeah, 3 to 4 is definitely the optimal number for this type of build. I think he's only playing 3 though because he only does have the 2 taiga. So
And then I really like the Gallant one
yeah, 3 Gallantmon for sure.
a lot. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And I think this is the only build that had Gallant in it.
I'm sorry?
I think this might be the only build that had Gallantmon in it.
Okay.
So
I'm hurt, bro.
did you play Gallantmon?
Yeah, my build has Gallantmon.
I didn't even notice that. I'm sorry, man.
It's fine. I didn't play it at all the whole time. It's okay. But yeah, the Garudamon actually, the Garud, yeah,
I'm looking over the list and I'm like, was he the only one playing Gallant? Because I was rooting for all the Gallantmon. I don't remember seeing Gallant. Sorry.
it's okay.
I'm sorry.
The Garudamon actually put in a lot of work because it has default piercing, and I honestly did not even know that when he played this.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, so I think we went. I think I lost a round to him, and he won that round because of the piercing off Garudamon and an Omnimon. But what can you do against Omnimon?
Yeah.
But
you swing, you block, pierce.
yeah, right. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happened. It was cool. But yeah, huge shout out to Overground, also a super cool guy.
He did the Digi Destin Cup.
Yeah, he did.
I like that. I like that little series a lot.
Yeah. All right, cool. On to the next list. Sydney Yoko's Blue Omni.
Blue Omni.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hate. It wins. It gets dubs.
It's good. It gets the job done.
Yeah. She was playing this Garurumon though, which was pretty spicy. I haven't seen a lot of builds play this.
That Garurumon was good.
Yeah.
Play
So.
with your Metal Garurumon and then unsuspend it. I think you.
Yeah.
I saw some people when they swung with the Garurumon, they also had Omni on board. Swing with Omni, swing with the Metal, bring out Garurumon, and then untap the Omni. Too good, dude.
Yeah, that's really good. I didn't play against her, but I played against another blue player. I don't think we've gone over their deck yet. Who also used it to unsuspend stuff, so I couldn't pierce. And I was like, ooh, that's smart. That's smart. So, yeah, this is just standard blue Omni. Anything you have to say about it?
Probably one of the better decks in the format, and that's solid.
Yeah, it is. Digislots with Marcel Lung. Is this the? No, I didn't play against him either. Another blue Omni list.
So back-to-back Omni list. Okay.
Yeah, this one's playing 3 of that Garurumon actually.
And did Sydney have Volcanic tomorrow?
No, she did not. Yeah, so he's playing 2 Volcanic as well.
So I was probably expecting some more rookie rushes here too.
Yeah. So, yeah, good deck to Digislots as well with the blue Omni coming in 13th.
Solid Omni build.
Yeah. BBC JG with John Gomez.
He's a streamer.
Oh, okay, he's a streamer. Cool. So this is sideways. Let me kind of tilt my head a bit. So this looks like Red Omni. Yeah, okay, so this is just Red Omni.
Red Omni, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we're about to, what are we, top?
This is 12th.
So I feel like we're gonna start hitting all the Omni decks.
Yeah. So yeah, this is just Red Omni. Nothing too special about it. Nothing too crazy that I'm noticing.
No offense.
Yeah, no.
No offense.
Yeah, no offense.
It's Omnimon. It's solid build.
Yeah. Anything else you have to say about it?
No.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Looks
good.
Good job, John Gomez.
11.
Pablo's. All right.
And here was my rep.
Yes. So I'll let you talk about Pablo's build.
Pablo, the only difference here is that he put in that Puppetmon.
Oh yeah, I see that.
That was like his main tech that I noticed. For the most part, he's got your very. Oh, it's Red Omni.
Yeah,
it's Red Omni.
It's Red Omni, right? Yeah, it's good.
the Tech-Din Puppetmon, it's like we said, it's too good. It's a threatening roar. I mean, it makes you
Yeah.
live.
It picks up dubs. It's yeah. Good job, Pablo.
11th place, good job, Pito. You did it.
This is my list. I don't know. I feel weird talking about my own deck list. Uh,
If anything, we got insight. What was your thought process of building this thing, man?
yeah. So I put
Shout out
this.
those Gallimons.
I put this deck list on my channel, but I didn't really go over my thoughts too much. So I guess I'll just cover that really quick. I went into this with Christmas Tyrannomon. It's probably my favorite deck set 1.0 format. Yeah, I played the 3 Gallantmon because I was already playing these 3 starter deck ties to hit. So I'm a Vanguard player initially, like, and in Vanguard there's these things called magic numbers, and essentially they're numbers that are perfect because they will either always hit or your opponent will have to lose like an extra card because of these perfect numbers. So going into my deck building for Vanguard Digimon, oftentimes I'm like, okay, what is the equivalent of a perfect number in this game? And in this game, it's 7K and 9K. So anything above 7K and 9K because the current block. Oh, and 4K because black has 3K blockers, but anything's over 4K, so it doesn't matter. But
Oh, okay.
the thought process there is 7K and 9K because you want to get over those numbers because blockers are 6K and then green also has 8K blockers and then black has just a bunch of different blockers, but all of them are less than 8K except for War Greymon. But so my goal with these ties was to get Tyrannomon over those magic numbers. So ideally, I'd want an Agumon to get him to 5, and then a Baby Dramon to get him to the 7 because of the Taiga I would have piercing. But if that messed up and say I was like a 1K off, like I had to do a Biomon or I had to do an Agumon, I would have these ties to pick up the slack in case I didn't draw an Agumon or a Guiomon. And then that's where the Gallantmon came in because I said, well, I'm already running 3 ties. I don't really want to play Volcanic Dramon because coming into this I knew a lot of the YouTubers here probably were not going to be playing Rookie Rush because it seems like a pretty despised thing amongst the YouTubers. I didn't think anyone was going to play it. So
There's a lot of Hungry-Mon. I was surprised.
yeah, I was like, I don't think there's going to be any Rookie Rush, so I just didn't even opt for the Volcanic. And then I said, well, do I need Puppetmon? I don't know. And then I was like, well, I really like Gallantmon's one of my favorite Digimon, and he's pretty good, so I played him. And then because of the tie, it let me delete a card. Honestly, the 10K to trash things never happened. I never used that. I used him only once, and it was to get rid of a blocker, because it was easier to Digivolve him than to get rid of to hard play a Skull Greymon.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that
I
was
feel
my
like that effect would only be like super good against purple.
yeah, and I didn't play against purple at all, so it did nothing. But
They're the Gallimons. Sorry about that.
no, yeah, it's okay. So that's my deck list. On to 9th place, Memory Gauge Podcast. Gotta turn my head sideways again.
Let's see.
Is this just Red Rush? Because there's only the one Omni, so I'm thinking
Oh,
it's Red Rush.
yeah.
It's got the Gravity Crushes. First time we've seen Gravity Crush today. And
That was
so
at what? Game 0 cost, game 3, and then it lose 3 at the end of the turn, right?
it's game 2, but yeah,
Oh, game 2.
yeah. So yeah,
It looks like it just go wide with red.
and that's always good to see. That's
And then
in a lot of card games.
That Magnadramon again.
Yeah, again, putting in work up here even in 9th place. So a lot of people are sleeping on Magnadramon.
I think we gotta take that in.
Yeah. He's also running the starter deck tie instead of the booster set one. So maybe he also realizes magic numbers are important. Shout out to you, Memory Gauge Podcast.
He's got a good podcast. I'm sub to it.
Oh, okay, for sure. Ice Barrier, okay. So I think he played on stream? I believe he did? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I believe he was one of the ones on the street.
Yeah. So it's another blue Omni list, but it has Leopardmon. Leopardmon. Yeah.
He was really good.
Again, playing the Garurumons we see.
And then Volcanic Dramon expecting Rookie Rush.
Yeah. Another good blue Omni build.
Another solid list.
Zenitsu, alright.
His is in 2 parts.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
So there
start
you go.
down here. Yeah.
There's
So you got a chance to talk to him, so you can go ahead and kind
so
of.
yeah, I managed to get a deck profile, which I will be posting up maybe tomorrow. It's just when I went back and saw the video, it's just my part of the audio got cut off, so that sucks.
Okay.
So it sounds like Zenitsu's just talking to himself. So it's I feel bad. I mean, overall, like he told me that his like one of the main goals of this deck was to try and go to the Mega Peach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like Titanmon with a Lilymon underneath and a Titanmon with a Okuomon underneath.
Okay.
So you kind of lock them. So the Titanmon with Lilymon would swing at security, resting one of your opponent's Digimon,
Okay.
and then the Titanmon with a Okuomon on it would go and swing at that, giving you back one memory.
Oh, okay. That's
So
actually very cool.
yeah. So the way he said it was, he was just trying to control the board, and eventually just kind of wear you down to the point where it's GG.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So and then if I remember correctly, he said Pupamon he wasn't a big fan of. He said he'd rather, if he had known he was going to see this many Omnimon, he would have gone into Machine Dramon instead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing with Flower Cannon. He said in hand it was just too clunky.
Uh.
He said most of the times he couldn't even play Flower Cannon and then do a play.
Okay.
Terror Clusters was something me and him both agreed on. It is really underrated. Terror Clusters is
I agree. I think that card's crazy.
so good.
I think that
For
card's
people like
crazy.
Trump Sword, Terror Clusters is it's just as good.
It's a better Cocytus breath, and it seems like a lot of
agree.
a lot of blue decks run for Cocytus breath. So
Yeah, because it's just, oh my god, Terror Cluster is so good.
yeah.
Me just gets you ramping, Rosemont for the control,
Yeah.
and then yeah, he said a big key for this deck is knowing how to properly build your stacks.
Okay.
Because if you build your stack wrong, it could just mess everything up.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I agree.
huge shout out to Zanitsu. This list is pretty cool.
Yeah. And he got what, 7th place?
Yeah. And you have a deck profile coming for this, you said, right? Like a more
so
in depth one.
Post it up tomorrow.
Okay. Cool.
So and then his rookies and champions are standard for the most part in Green League.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Kabuterimon, Regimon, one cost for champion, too good.
Yeah,
You got
really
to
strong
blockers.
cards.
If you're not playing blockers, you're gonna have a rough time.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna have a rough time with no blockers. Palmon is another one.
Shit.
Probably. Oops, sorry.
No, my bad.
I know Palmon. He said he didn't like it, but it's there because you still have that chance of hitting something and adding it to your hand.
That's true.
But yeah, that's it.
All right, cool. So another purple yellow deck. Let's go, Joe Dobby.
Joe Dobby. So in the words of Joe Dobby, he did it for the lore.
The lore, okay.
It's
Matt and
TK.
TK.
When he first messaged me that, but then as I started looking at his build before the tournament started, I'm like, oh my god. He's got Metal Garurumon and Serafimon. Right on.
So he didn't even care if this functioned, man. He just. That's
did it
funny.
It functioned. I mean,
that's funny, yeah.
Place.
Yeah, true. I mean, I guess you can just like play Magna Angemon and then drop the Serafimon on it, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Interesting purple yellow deck, yeah, I don't know.
You got Wizardmon over there, with yellow gives him that, what is it, retaliation?
Oh yeah, retaliation. He's playing the Metal Guru too. Apparently that's because of lore, but I think that's spicy as hell. So
yeah, except for lore, but that's a good tech in there too.
Yeah.
And the Magnadramon again.
He's also playing starter deck TK to give us security plus 2K. It's pretty cool.
Make sure you can get in there and not lose them on.
Yeah.
And then he does have his deck profile up.
He does? Okay, cool. Yeah, go check out Joe Dobby then, because I can't really explain this deck too much. I don't really.
He goes further in and explains the lore.
Awesome.
I liked it,
awesome.
I liked it.
I did too. So next we have TCG Tamer. So I've had a chance to talk to him, and I had a feeling he was going to bring this in again. So he got pretty high in the Premier tournament. I
I
I
hope he top 16 there, right?
yeah, he definitely top 16. I just don't remember what place it was. I think it was even higher than that. I think it was like maybe top 10, but he was playing a very very similar list, if not the exact same list actually. I don't know.
And I think he popped the box turning last from a week or two
Yeah.
ago.
So it's basically Leopardmon with Vidramon to clap cheeks him by giving him jamming and swinging twice. It's just, and then he also knows the magic numbers, and he said he was running Tie for the magic numbers. And then Tie gives him access to Gaia Force, which Gaia Force in any deck that's not red is just infinitely,
Good. Yeah, it's
yeah,
so good.
and he has Vulcan's Hammer, so
And then he also has his spec profile up as well.
yeah. So go check him out, TCG Tamer on YouTube. Really good content,
We'll
really
leave
good
the
decks.
links in the description.
Yeah.
Awesome peeps.
Whack
What do we have?
Attack,
Black Attack.
another red Omni deck. This one with
With the
Gallantmon.
Gallantmon?
Yeah.
Gallantmon deck?
Another Gallantmon in the deck. Crazy. I'm kidding.
I like the Gallantmon.
Or Gromon.
It's
What
like I
does this
missed all
card
the
do?
Gallantmons.
I know. What does War Gromon do? If you have a
War
red...
Grandma with Digivolving, if you have a red tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 DP or less.
Okay, so it's just a slightly weaker version of Gallantmon, but that is a free delete on a 3k DP card, so
It's rid of a body.
yeah.
Good job.
So Whack Attack do you know if he's a YouTuber, or streamer, or
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube? Okay, yeah. So check out Whack Attack on YouTube. Yeah, really awesome red Omni build. Devs Utopia, I did play against him round 2, I believe.
Oh, I saw his stream against what was it, Gyro Sean? I'm sorry for butchering your
I think it was Glycan, I thought, but I don't know.
I think he was.
It might have been
He was on
Gyros.
it? Yeah, it was round 4. He was on stream.
Yeah.
So, this man had the worst luck ever with security checks.
Yeah.
So he swung his Metal Garurumon, untapped it, and ran into a Gaia Force. Ran into Plesiomon. Like, that Metal Garurumon was not staying on the board.
Yeah, that was really sad.
That was insane.
I mean, I actually don't think he ever dropped an Omni on me in our game.
Oh, really?
To be honest, I just now found out he was playing it. Yeah, but his Metal Guru actually put a lot of work in on our game. So.
Oh my god, that feature match he was in,
Yeah.
Metal Garurumon was getting blown up left and right.
He's also playing the promo Wegurumon. I believe this is the first time we've seen that today. This card's really good, really strong. But yeah,
Nice.
just blue Omni. Shout out to Devs Utopia getting 3rd place.
It was a very solid blue Omni.
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Oh yeah, here's Gyroshan plays. Yeah, okay. Another blue Omni list here in Gyroshan, but he has the Gaia Force.
Gaia Force. And the Volcanic Dramon.
Blue being able to play Gaia Force is so nasty. Yeah.
But it looks like Volcanic Dramon's the only way he can play it from the hand, right?
Yeah, Volcanic Dramon. But I think ideally you kind of just want it to be in security anyways, but yeah.
Yeah.
2 Omni, but yeah.
2 Omni.
Another blue Omni list.
Okay.
Good job at Gyroshan Plays for you in 2nd place.
He's also on Twitch.
Twitch. Gyroshan on Twitch. Gyroshan Plays on YouTube.
Oh, there he is. He put it on his...
Big brain.
Right on.
Alright, first play. Okay, yeah, here's Glycan's list.
And this is what won
The box,
tournament.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, he won the box.
For a second, I didn't see the blue Omnis and I was like, "Yo, is this just a pure blue list?" But
That would have been dope, right?
that would have been dope, yeah. But it's still blue Omni, so
Yeah, I mean, if you have the cards to play Blue Omni, I mean,
you might as well
I
just play
wouldn't
blue
blame
Omni.
you if you played it.
Yeah, blue Omni is the best deck in format. Set 1.5 though. Don't worry, everybody. Your decks.
Everyone's decks is gonna get a little low.
Yeah, it's gonna get some boss monsters. Everything's gonna become as good as blue Omni, and we're gonna see a little fall off of blue Omni. So, yeah, huge shout out to Glycan for getting that dub. Congrats, man.
Glycan is the same name for both his Twitch and YouTube.
Okay.
And this was his first stream doing Digimon.
Oh, really?
Like I talked to him, he wanted, this. He streamed before, but this was his first ever any Digimon content was that stream.
Oh wow, okay.
And
well,
what a way to kick things off with,
a dub, yeah.
winning at the tournament. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, All right, guys. So yeah, those are all the deck lists. Huge shout out to Carlos from H Gaming TCG. Go check out his channel, or you could be watching this on his channel right now because this video is going to be on both of our channels.
All
So
the links, of course.
yeah, all the links of everybody we talked about are going to be in the description down below. Yeah. Anything you want to say,
Yeah.
Carlos?
Nah, I think that's it for that coverages.
All right. See ya.